Hello there, I'm Kate Smiles from the Mind Body Reset, and I'm here today to talk to you about food combining. Now, food combining recommends certain foods be paired whilst others are avoided. Food combining is an ancient practice which gained popularity in the 1900s when it was called the Hay Diet. And food combining is thought to help reduce bloating, wind, and digestive discomfort by separating food into different categories, dependent on transit time and levels of acidity. For example, fruit only takes about 20 minutes to be digested, whilst carbs take 2 hours and protein can take up to 4. So mixing fruit with protein or carbohydrate can hold up the transit time of the fruit, leading to fermentation and gut disturbance. It is also thought that carbs need alkaline conditions in which to be broken down, but protein requires acid. So if we put these together, the alkaline neutralizes the acid, so your system may really struggle to digest anything. If you're having digestive problems, you might have an allergy, an intolerance, or an infection, or there may be nothing wrong medically, suggesting your gut dysfunction may be stress, medication, dehydration, or lack of activity related. So separating out incompatible foods and combining those that are compatible may take the strain off your gut and improve your comfort levels. Now, this may allow you to heal or rest your gut, and by taking good probiotics as well as food combining, then after a few weeks or months you may be able to gradually reintroduce bad combinations. But currently, at every meal, you are probably combining incompatible foods, so your ideas on what makes a meal will need reframing. For example, fruit and fruit juice are best eaten on an empty stomach, as a starter or as a snack, rather than as part of a meal or a dessert. Tomato counts as a fruit, so even though you will probably be okay with it raw in small amounts, in sauces it's highly problematic. Bananas are very starchy, so these can be combined with carbohydrates. Dried fruit, especially apricots, are versatile, so can be eaten with anything, but too many may encourage intestinal hurry. Proteins and carbohydrates are best separated from each other and from fruit, but they can be combined with versatile vegetables. Carbs are bread, pasta, rice, noodles, potatoes, oats, and sweet corn, plus cakes, biscuits, sugar, and honey. Proteins are meat, fish, dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, and beans. Now, there are anomalies, however, such as macadamia nuts, which are more carbohydrate than protein. But all this means is that becoming adaptable will help you. Now, if you like cereal, you will get better results if you switch your regular milk for a carb-based alternative like oat milk. If you favour sandwiches, then ditch your usual fillings and go for honey, banana, or salad. Otherwise, keep the egg, cheese, tuna, or ham filling, etc., and switch your bread for a carb-free paleo alternative. Now, don't make the mistake of thinking that gluten-free bread will do the job, though, as non-wheat flours are still carb-based. If you like pizza, chili con carne, bolognese, or lasagna, if you find a good carb-free bread, rice, or pasta alternative such as courgette, spaghetti, cauliflower rice, or a paleo pizza base, you are probably still going to miss the tomato sauce, but you could try red pesto or making your own paleo no-mato sauce. To make it easier though, firstly leave time between courses, especially if fruit is involved, so that your digestive system can finish processing one onslaught before the next. Secondly, if you want to eat different categories of food with minimal disturbance, stick with fruit first, then half an hour to an hour later try a carb dish, and then 1 to 2 hours later have your protein dish, then avoid food for 3 to 4 hours. And do try to eat protein twice a day for preference. Now, roast dinner is a question of choosing meat or potatoes. Do you want meat or the alternative with gravy and veg, or potatoes, parsnip and swede, for instance? For macaroni cheese, you can buy protein-based lentil, chickpea or pea pasta, or ditch the pasta and go for cauliflower cheese. With lasagna, if you keep the mince and cheese, you can layer with thin strips of courgette instead of pasta and use red pesto, not tomato. And for pizza, the base could be keto bread or cauliflower crust with cheese, protein and veg, plus a fresh tomato topping. Now, whether food combining is the solution you need or a stepping stone towards positive change, it should reduce your gastrointestinal symptoms, broaden your culinary perspective, and possibly even help you lose a few pounds if that's what you want or need to do. But do seek medical advice first to make your changes gradually. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that helpful. Bye bye.